In 1927, Simon Commission was set up with the sole objective to study the political reform in India. This was not welcomed by the Indian leaders, as none of the members of the commission were Indians. Therefore, they decided to boycott it when the commission arrived in India in February 1928. They shouted slogans, "Simon, go back! Simon, go back!" In this protest, Lala Lajpat Rai was severely hurt and later he succumbed to his injuries on November 17, 1928. In 1929, the Indian National Congress met at Lahore under the leadership of Jawaharlal Nehru. The motive was to declare a Purna Swaraj and enjoy complete freedom. Therefore, the new tricolour flag was hoisted and the first Independence Day was declared on 26 January 1930. This day is celebrated as the Republic Day in India. Amidst this, the British government in India tried to offer political concessions. However, those were not accepted to the Indian National Congress. Here, Gandhiji gave a call for a civil disobedience movement on March 12, 1930. With this movement, the laws passed by the British were disobeyed. Protest was made against liquor shops, foreign goods were burned, and government schools and colleges were boycotted. Civil disobedience movement was launched by Gandhiji with Salt Satyagraha in March 1930. The British East India Company had imposed high tax on salt. It also barred the people from making salt. The Salt Satyagraha began with the historic Dandi March. It started from Sabarmati on March 12, 1930. He reached the coastal village of Dandi on April 6th. As a symbol to defy the British laws, Gandhiji picked up a handful of salt. People began to manufacture salt and sell it openly on the streets. The movement also saw active participation of a large number of women under the leadership of Sarojini Naidu. The government tried suppressing the movement by arresting all important Congress leaders. The civil disobedience movement inspired many more people. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan formed a society of Khudai Khidmatkars or servants of God. This society consisted of Pathans and was known as the Red Shirts. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan was popularly called the Frontier Gandhi. The impact of civil disobedience movement was strong and it shook the strong foundation of the British Empire in India.